Welcome back, y'all, to Old Head, Young Shoulders. I felt like doing the intro today. My name's Sam, with my co-host here, Jalen, and we're just gonna get it started today. We didn't have much planned. We're just gonna do a little conversation, see where it takes us,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
hope y'all enjoy.
Let's get into it.
What's good with you, bro? How you been?
Oh man. Uh, I've been good, bro. Honestly. You know what I mean? Just looking at every day as another opportunity, another
Hell
blessing,
yeah,
of course. You feel me? How you been?
chilling, bro. Same, honestly, just working. Um, I'm about to go to the Bahamas next week
Oh,
on a
that's
cruise. Yeah.
that's what's
Hell
up.
yeah, I've never been on a cruise, so
Me either. That's
my
one
first.
venture I have yet to.
I'm looking forward to it, man. It's
Yeah.
only 3 days, but you
Hey,
know,
you know what I mean? A
yeah,
getaway is a getaway. It's
yeah,
all
bro.
to get away, bro. Hit a reset, you know. Just have fun, bro.
It's
Go.
important, man. It's
Yeah.
important.
I think that's one of the best things about vacations. I heard somebody say before that they liked going on vacation because it gives them an opportunity to be somebody that they aren't back home. You know,
Mm,
like they can kind of be whoever they want to be in this in this environment, you know.
bro, that's crazy because I was talking to Ray and I was like, you know what we should do? Just cause I was like, we should just like if we're meeting someone, we should tell them we're from like fucking Florida or some shit.
Right, bro. So it's like you paint this picture, you know what I mean? And also, you know, like it just shows different sides of you. You because like you lean into this to this other part, this other side. And for me, like when I travel, I don't like to have an agenda, have an itinerary because I like to just become a part of the culture. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel like that's the best way to travel. No matter what age you are, like even if you're traveling as a family, whatever, but like just immerse your family, yourself, whatever, inside of the culture. And obviously, of course, like it's cool to see the tourist things. I'm not saying I don't do stuff like that still. My main objective is I want to become part of the people. I want to experience what people are truly like inside of their culture. I don't, um, that to me, that gives you the best
Yeah, bro.
experience by
I mean,
far.
that's a good way to look at it. Like that's a good rule of thumb because that's when I had the most fun.
Mm.
Like when I went to New Orleans, bro, like we didn't have anything planned. We just started walking the streets and it was tight, you know.
Yeah, bro. I mean, New Orleans is a perfect example for that for sure. Because there is a lot of history there, so there is a lot to see.
Hmm.
But at the same time, man, the people there, one thing I always say about the people of New Orleans is like, to me, you can tell that they live like every day could be their last day.
Mm. Hell
That's
yeah.
the feeling I always get there. And of course, I mean, bro, the tragedies that New Orleans has been through as a city is just, I mean, we all know what they've been through. So it's crazy to go down there and be around those people, and they have so much life. But it's
They
being
just love it, you know.
grateful, right? So it's like,
Yeah, that's a good that is true, man. Like you just get like when I was there, I just got the feeling that everyone was just genuine as hell, bro. Even my Uber driver.
yeah,
Real shit, like real
yeah,
shit, bro.
no,
Like they just took the time to like just have like an actual conversation, you know. It was tight.
yeah, no. I mean, yeah, that's definitely how they are as people. They embrace everybody. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? They want people to really experience um, what they're about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Very giving people. I love that place. I love
bro,
it.
it's all. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't think I could live there, but like it's cool.
I couldn't live there either, but I've been there, I think 7 times, 6 or 7 times.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
only been there once,
yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I love New Orleans.
bro. New Orleans is dope.
Yes.
I think it's better than Vegas.
I
Easy.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree. But I think that depends on personality, though, to be honest.
that's true.
Because
And what you're
I can,
trying to do.
yeah, because I can definitely see how people would prefer to go to Vegas over
Yeah,
home.
for sure.
Because I've been to Vegas too, so
Yeah.
good times. Really good times. Bro, so, all right. So remember the conversation that we were having about why, uh, how we, how like, how it is with interracial couples with like black men dating white girls, black women dating white men, things like that. So we can get into this like a little bit more. Um, but one thing I want to start off by saying before we get into it, I was thinking about this. So when it comes to black men dating white women, right? And I also think about the fact when you think about college and all these institutions. So not counting HBCUs, obviously, but there's still a majority of white. But the black kids that are going to these schools, the options for them to be able to pick from different ethnicities, including their own, it's not as there's not as a variety. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the
The
ratio
number,
for all.
the ratio is small.
Yeah.
It's very minimal. So they also kind of inevitably divert towards white women too. So you know what I mean? So I was also just like kind of thinking of like the ways that it happens as well. And
Yeah, that's a good point, bro.
sometimes it's not by choice, but I mean, I don't know, I guess it is at the same time.
It kind of is, but yeah, I mean that's very true. You know, it's who you're surrounded by, and like, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense as to why. Like, I bet you there's a relation between interracial relationships and like where they live. You know, there's probably more in certain areas
Mhm.
and within certain demographics and stuff, probably.
Yeah, exactly. But I still think the take about black men of higher stature, not all, but like some, we were talking about how they look to white women as um, still being that piece of like acceptance or validation, you know, to their status. And like when I heard that, I was like, I had to bring that to you. So I'm like, that's really crazy to think about because, and like, I'd really want to know if they do feel that type of way where it's like, now that I'm in this space, in order for me to truly feel accomplished, I have to have that so-called like trophy wife. But what's the example of a trophy wife? It's never been a black woman.
Oh, bro, I bet you. I'm sure there's I'm sure there's people, there's black, black dudes out there that feel that way.
I really would be curious to know,
Yeah. I
truthfully.
mean, yeah, like I mean, even think about it like what you were just talking about at being at school. Like it probably, comes into play there too. Like if you're a black kid and all your friends are white and like
Exactly.
you're trying to get their approval too, like you're probably like, "Oh man, I gotta date a white chick."
Yeah, exactly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it kind of, everything in that sense, like it kind of just ends up falling into order, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Bro, at my college, like I truly believe that a lot of the kids there like stayed away from not only relationships but even just interacting with let me be more specific. The white kids would like stay away and not get into relationships with any other ethnicity, and I a lot of the time, and I truly believe that it was because they were worried about how they would be looked at from the outside if they were to be with someone who who was, black or Hispanic or whatever.
Right. I mean, yeah, Russ, I still think it does obviously like take a mindset to do that because you're gonna deal with all of those, all the naysayers, right?
Hmm.
So like even me, for example, bro, like with my ex, like um we would have those moments where you would see people like look at you and they like just the way that they look at you, you can tell it's they don't approve, you know. And actually, when we went to New Orleans, bro, um this lady literally started yelling at me and was basically telling me, like she's disappointed in me because of my choice of who I chose to be with because she's
Dang.
and um basically saying like, this is 2023, like I should be choosing my own. And I mean, bro, like to me, I just shrug things like that off. So I'm like, okay, I mean, you don't know me first. I've definitely dated plenty of girls outside of my, like, that
Yeah.
aren't white in my ethnicity, all other ethnicities. So, like, so things like that for me, I definitely just shrug them off. So I'm like, okay, you're crazy. Like,
Yeah. That's
this
all
is
there is to it.
this is who I happen to end up with. I didn't control that. The universe put this on my plate. I tasted it, and I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I mean it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's definitely a mindset about it for it not to bother you or let that come between your relationship. You definitely have to be able you have to be strong to be in an interracial to be an interracial couple, like without question. You definitely have to be strong. And so I think in to me the crazy thing to me is that obviously in the past it was forbidden, but even now being here in this time there's still a lot of disapproval behind it. And I think that's another thing that kind of goes into it. There's still a lot of that essence inside of families where it's like you don't bring this home, you know like it's not accepted by your parents. It's not going to be accepted by your parents, so you just stay away from it even if you necessarily wouldn't. But because
Yeah.
of the approval of your parents, you're like, no, I I I can't.
Yeah.
I just won't.
It's true,
So
man. That's probably one of the biggest influences too is the parents, without a doubt.
yeah,
Without a doubt.
most likely. They're probably right. Because everybody wants their parents' approval
Yeah.
of who they chose because it's like, um I don't know. There are those of course that are just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, man. That's how it
Like
needs to be, man. We need more
honestly, bro, like
change. It's
this is
earth.
who I love. Like it's your like the thing with bro, the thing for me, it always comes down to I understand like people being close to their parents and everything, but at the end of the day, it's still your life no matter what,
Yeah, right.
regardless.
Right.
Whether there's approval or not, you're gonna let that dictate the choices that you make in life? No. And obviously there are majority of people that like reach the age where they, start to think that way. But I think I would say it might be half and half. I'm not sure, obviously. But I feel like there's also a fair amount where it's like, I'm not going to do this because I need my parents' approval. And then it's like, well, this is my life. And then there's the other side where it's just like, nah, this is my life. They're going to have to learn to accept this regardless because this is what I'm choosing to do.
Yeah, bro. Because, like you said, it's your own life, man. And especially when it comes to, with a picking like a partner,
Mm,
like fuck.
exactly. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
It's most of the time like what I always tell like G is that I was telling him this. the other day. I was like, bro, like all my longest relationships, bro, it was always in the moments where I was never looking. Always in the moments where I was never looking. And like I just came across this person and it just felt like undeniable. Like I had to talk to this person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then it worked out to what it ended up being. Um, and I'd like that's the best advice I could give to anybody still. And I know in this society it's hard because everybody wants so much external validation and so much
yeah.
attention. So
That's what's missing.
it's hard to just sit back and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do all of this for myself and that person that I really want is just gonna come to me. No, I promise you it's possible. Like it's
Yeah,
possible. Through my lifetime it's happened to me. And I could say, you know, um, I could easily say that I wouldn't have had it any other way. I don't think any I wouldn't have been with the people I've been with if I was always a seeker. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro. So that's too like if you put yourself in situations like you were saying, like if you just focus on yourself and just do what you want to do and just put yourself in situations where you're gonna meet people or just come across other people, like that's how it'll happen.
Yeah.
That's how it should happen, really.
Yeah.
But that
Precisely.
shit ain't possible, bro. People just go to work and then they just go home.
It, exactly.
And then they just go and drink or some shit, on the weekends. Like,
Yeah. And I think, I mean, obviously, this has been the way for a long time, but I mean, just the mindset of when people go out to bars, everyone's in this mindset of just like they're trying to sleep with somebody
yeah,
and
that too. Yeah. Yep.
hoping like that leads to this person, you
Right.
guys working out.
Right.
I mean, hey, obviously, good luck. Like I'm not, I'm not trying to throw shade, but on anybody's like tactics or motive or whatever, but um to me, that's kind of like a setup for failure
Yeah,
because
for sure.
often, bro, I feel like to start any type of relationship f- from sex, you put a lot of other things on the back end and you end up playing catch up. And the more you get to know that person when you're already in this relationship, whatever it may be, um, you're like, well, I don't really like them. But you've been giving this person all this energy, all this spirit,
Bro. That's a
wasting them away when you should be, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's
But then
how I
it's hard
feel.
to wait, bro. But then like that's a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, too, what I was just thinking, bro, when you before you said that, I was like, if you really think about it, like when you go out to the bar or something, you're just trying to smash, basically. Like when that's your only goal, at least as a dude, and then after that, like the likelihood of getting a relationship out of that
Very.
is low, and because that's not even what I'm looking for at that point,
Yeah. But
you know.
I feel like we in a way trick ourselves into thinking we should pursue this like
What?
like there's this notion of like if I sleep with this person I should probably try
Yeah, 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 yeah.
to continue but it's like
For
why
for real, why?
why not just let it be?
Right.
Hey, we had a good time. I'll catch you. You know what I
I'll
mean?
catch you. Yeah,
I'll
literally.
catch you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was good meeting you.
Right.
And just leave it at that. Not you don't have to pursue everything and everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's like I don't even know, man. It's like there's really just no way to go good way to go about it nowadays, I feel like.
Yeah. There's really not. Well, but like going back to the very beginning of the conversation, like this took us completely in a different direction, which is cool. But one thing I wanted to say was like when it comes to black women dating white men, bro, I feel like it's such a rarity to see it. And that's
Black
like
women dating white men. It is
yes,
pretty
and
rare.
that's like one of the biggest things that I'm more intrigued by as to like why. they choose to or why they don't. And like I told you before, how um from my podcast when I heard them talking about how sometimes they believe that white men uplift black women in a different way that black men don't even do for black
Yeah,
women.
man, I can see that.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to me. Very interesting to me.
Or at least they feel like they do.
Yeah. It's like heavier support. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like
Uh,
they think for some reason that they're better off,
hmm, yeah.
for lack of a better term.
But at the same time, could it also kind of be the reverse of the validation, right? Like I have this white man, right? So I belong. The same way black men are like white women. Okay, I have this now. Like I belong. So do you think in a
Like
way
is
that
you're saying,
validation could be like reverse? That's what I'm saying.
oh yeah, 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 for sure.
You know? So I don't
Absolutely.
know. I really want to know.
I do too, bro.
I
That's
need
gonna be a
I
hard answer to
some
get.
black women to see this and hit the comments
Yeah,
because I really
please.
want to know and have a conversation about this. Like we can bring you on here
I'm curious.
because I'm really curious. Like I'm truthfully just curious. Like I don't really have that much of a debate or argument towards it at all. Maybe once I hear reasoning, I might, but we'll see.
Yeah, for real. Because I have no guess. I mean, we gave our guesses at it,
Yeah,
but who
there's no,
knows?
well, there's no freaking telling. Yeah, I heard this quote the other day. Um, that said, hold on, I look here. I'm spacing on. I look here. I look here. It says, um, um, shit. Anyway, it relates to standards. So it was basically saying, um, you like basically saying like you can't adjust your standards for those who don't have the ability to raise theirs. And bro, that like immediately like changed my focus so quick to so many different things like that I've been like dealing with lately because I often feel like even the difference between like Chicago and Denver, I even feel like my standards are lower being here versus there because like the determination and will and motivation isn't the same here as it is there. I'm not just speaking like for me personally. I'm just talking about like what I notice in general, like around me.
You're talking about like just the people in general.
Exactly. Like the
Okay.
movement, the feel, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? The energy. And obviously two different states or whatever, but I think it just really gave me more clarity of like I guess if we're talking about like belonging or like when you start to really understand yourself as an individual of where you lie. And even like, you know, and then I started to think about how we can accept other people's standards like that they have for themselves, whether we agree with them or not. But even in accepting that, we still can't lower our own standards to have a relationship with that person. You know what I mean? So we then like we have to allow that person to just sit inside their own standards
Yeah.
because that those things that you keep inside because you want to retain that relationship are just slowly going to eat at you and
Yeah.
create natural distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it's like, all right, so that standard of the relationship then even has to change. So
So like so in it with you're saying like you may have to you shouldn't lower your standards to accommodate someone basically, right?
exactly.
And well, okay, what if it's like what if we're talking about like you're making a compromise? Is that do you see that as being like the same thing?
In what way? Like, give me an
I don't
example.
know, like, huh?
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say like let's say your spouse like wants to move to a different state and you have you where you live you like your job and you're comfortable and like but everything else is good like you would like can you make compromises like that or is that lowering a standard?
I mean, I think that's compromise. In that sense, it's different. I think I think in that sense, compromise and standard are very different. Because like, okay, let's let's look at it this way. So, still to your point, we're talking about a spouse, right? And
Hmm.
say the spouse comes to you, she's like, you guys have you guys are currently living in like an apartment or something. And but it's a pretty nice apartment, whatever, like it's in the city, so you've adapted to like a certain kind of lifestyle or whatever. And then she comes to you and she's like, "Hey, um, you know, uh I want to live in the boonies in in the rural area in the country." And you're like, "Wait a minute. Like my standard of living is here. And you want to go here
Up it down.
because you just don't want to so that you know what I mean, that would you're lowering your standards in order for your spouse's comfort and because of where they want to be, but then how is that going to affect you long term? You know what I mean?
I see what
So
you're saying, bro. What if
you know,
like what if like your girl like don't shave her legs and you like yo like my
and your
standard
standard is she well,
is a girl with some
that's an obvious one, like come on now.
that's a
Like you
compromise.
better, like you know what I mean, I will shave them for you if I have to. I mean, in that sense, I guess there's a compromise. Instead of the standard adjusting, you're like, hey, look, like if you're not gonna do this, I promise you, I'll just do it for you.
Right.
Like I love you enough to do that. So,
Hell yeah.
and you know what I mean. That's funny. That's really fun. But yeah, man, you know, I just
That
think,
is deep, bro. It is true though.
yeah, I just think a lot more people need to have better standards for themselves.
Or just hold them. Whatever they are, like don't budge on 'em.
Hold on to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Hold on
Hold
to
'em.
them.
Yeah.
Because everyone does have standards. You're right. Everyone has standards. Well, everyone should. Everyone should have boundaries. But you're right. It's about holding on to them and not defaulting from them, not giving any leeway. Stand your ground. Like your
You
feet
got
are got caught in cement. Stand tough.
you got to stand strong.
Yeah, it makes you a better individual. Truthfully, it really does. But yeah,
Well,
we're like,
you been enjoying your time back out here?
um, you know, yeah, been alright. I don't have any complaints. I've had some, yeah, been chilling, bro. Honestly, I miss Chicago. Mm, it's been alright,
Yeah.
for real. Have you hired anybody yet?
I got right now one person, but that doesn't include my sister. Like officially hired, yeah, just one
Yeah.
person.
Just one person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a struggle, man. I was driving to work and the Chipotle down the street put a now hiring sign like on the street, bro. And I was like, damn, like it must be tough right now for everyone to find employees.
Yeah. Why?
I wish I knew.
Well, I mean, I mean, I guess for certain places that hire like a lot of teenagers and stuff that went back to school. I guess that's why.
Yeah, that's true. But still, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's still weird, like, for them to do that. But
I
maybe
think,
not.
where was it?
It was just off Monaco,
Huh.
like Monaco and Evans.
I was about to say, I feel like location might matter
Yeah.
as to
So
why.
I was just driving around, like, I just been hanging up flyers everywhere that will let me.
But yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't put your shit on like Indeed or something.
I did that too. Yep.
Time, bro.
So,
Time.
man, that's the time seems to have been solving everything so far.
Bro, time always does solve everything.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
it's just hard to sit inside of it. Like we were talking about earlier. Same with waiting for somebody with anything, bro. Like it's hard to sit inside of time and believe, you know what I mean? And just continue to do
Hell yeah.
anything, everything that you feel is necessary.
Especially
But
the longer it goes.
yeah, but it's also like living inside of the belief of law of attraction too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything that you intentionally put into your day to day, it's gonna get you what you desire. You know what I mean? What you want, and you just have to believe that you can. Um, and I think that's when, obviously, like having short term goals is most important because it also that always gives you like that validation, those little W's that are important to carry with you on the day to day basis as well.
Agreed, bro. Just about doing the little things every day.
Big facts. Bro, do you watch Top Boy?
I watched the first season of that.
Bruh,
That show is hard.
bruh, that show's hard.
Yeah.
Season 3 just came out.
Yeah, I gotta start watching it again.
Yeah, you gotta hit season 2, then hit this season 3, bro. Season 3, it's only 6 episodes. I finished it this weekend, honestly.
Yep.
Um, but, um, bro, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that
It's
show's tight,
crazy.
bro.
Especially how it ends, bro. Oh my God.
I forgot
Woo.
about that show. I've been watching who is oh man. I don't even
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one.
Yeah, I watched
Finished.
that joint. That was cool.
It was all right.
I like that. I've been on my Apple TV. I've been watching this show called The After Party. It's like a murder mystery comedy.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool.
The
Um,
After Party. It's on Apple TV though.
yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have Apple TV. How
try.
does anybody have Apple TV, bro? Everybody I ask, they're like, no, I don't have Apple.
If
Like,
I
bro,
got Apple TV, can I watch like ESPN and stuff?
bro, I don't know. You're asking the wrong mans for that
Yeah,
because I have like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
because we're paying for Hulu because we got like we can get live TV on there.
Yeah, of course.
I'm over here promoting Hulu. But yeah, bro, you can get like free or not free, but you know, you just pay a little bit more and you get like all the basic channels at least.
Yeah. Um, bro, why don't you just? Oh wait, never mind.
What?
No, never mind. It won't. It won't work, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I was just trying to think of like how you could watch ESPN without having Hulu. Yeah.
Those
No.
days are gone. The days of pirating stuff or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
they got it
That.
on lock.
Yeah. That's. Damn.
Do you remember like LimeWire and like Napster and shit?
Yeah. Frostwire. All that.
Yeah, bro. We had
Yo.
FrostWire.
Yeah. I was the god of that.
Weirdest names, bro.
You don't even understand, bro. I was making so many CDs, bro.
Were you
Like
selling
I
them?
no, I was giving them away. I wasn't selling them because I was more making them for like my teammates and shit. Like, and so yeah, I was just giving them away, bro. I was gonna charge my teammates for that.
Bro, that was like the sign of ultimate love.
It
That
was
was that was that was one of the signs of like the most love, getting someone a mixtape, bro.
for
Bro, let
real.
me tell you how I got introduced to No Ceilings.
All right,
Bro,
let's see.
I think it was like sixth or seventh grade. I can't remember what year. No
No
Ceilings.
ceilings,
Might
no.
have been eighth grade.
Oh yeah, keep talking. I'm just gonna look at the year.
So I was just in the hallway at middle school, and this
Bro,
little
it would have been
little white.
like it would
What'd you
yeah,
say?
it was eighth grade. It was like
It was
eighth grade.
eighth grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl named Carly just runs up to me, and she just handed it to me. It's like, here's no ceiling. Check this out, like new Lil Wayne.
Are you
This
serious?
little white girl, yeah.
You're
Bro,
lying.
that's how I got. That was the first time I played and listened to No Ceilings. I went home and listened to it.
But you listened to Wayne before that, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I just hadn't.
Because I didn't meet you till that summer. So,
Bro, yeah, of course I had listened to Wayne. It was when No Ceilings came out.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. He said this little white girl dropped it on me. She said, "Yo, I got
Fire,
something."
dog. It's the most fire in a
She said,
seat.
"I bet you ain't heard this." Bro, I bet she was so proud to give you that.
Bro, I'm surprised my arm didn't like combust. Cause bro, that's
That's
still one of the
hilarious.
best mixtapes ever.
Bro, oh my goodness. Like, I was talking about this with um I think my homie Trey, but we were just saying how, bro, Doro dropped Ice Cream Paint Job, and that song went nuts.
Crazy.
He killed that song. No lie. No Ceilings came out. Wayne hopped on the beat. That man's career was over.
Over, bro.
He deaded his whole career. He couldn't
For
do
real.
nothing after that.
I
Wayne ended his song, bro.
I don't even think I listened to the original ever again.
Ever again. Nobody did. I
Yeah,
promise, bro, I promise you. Nobody did.
hell
I'll
no.
put that on, bro. I don't even know. Obviously, I don't know if I don't know everybody in the world, but I will sit here and say, I guarantee you, everybody stopped listening to Doro's version of Ice Cream Paint Job after
Guaranteed.
Wayne came out with that motherfucker, bro. I guarantee it.
It hasn't been played since. You know how they be playing like you'll hear like old, songs like that all the time, bro. You never ever hear Ice Cream Paint Job.
Bro, because it's not a thought.
It's
It's
not.
not a thought. When you think of Ice Cream Paint Job, Wayne, no,
Yeah.
you don't
Every
even think of Doro. I get, bro. If I looked at, bro, if I look this shit up on Google, I bet you Lil Wayne comes up and not Doro.
that would be crazy. I feel legit bad for Duro. I think it's
No,
Duro.
no, yeah, it was Doro.
Duro.
Yeah, it came up. His came up. Oh,
It's
yeah,
damn.
that would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
Google
that
needs to fix
crazy.
that because that's
Yeah,
cap. That's all cap.
yeah. That's
When
wild.
I think of Ice Cream Paint Job, it's Wayne.
Every time. And then I think the rest of those weren't those all on their remixes?
Yeah, but that's, bro.
Yeah,
What are you talking
that's
about?
what all no that's all no ceilings is all remixes.
Bro, that's mixtape Wheezy. That's all he
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Yeah, you had all the dance here. You had Surf Swag, Wine Wasted. Bro, Watch My Shoes, one of the craziest freestyles of all time.
All time, bro.
band. Throw it in the band. That was smooth.
This brings up a question, bro. Who, in your opinion, is the GOAT of rap?
Rap?
Yes.
Jay-Z.
So before you even go, my answer is Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Jay-Z. It's my answer.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That's fair, bro. If anyone ever
Wayne,
gives me any other answer than that, I don't accept it, bro.
yeah. Wayne is a close second for me for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Jay-Z. And I know like I've even had this conversation with like old heads, bro, and like um a lot of them they respect Jay-Z, but it's hard because I've obviously like I've listened to, like Rakim, all of them. Like I've done my homework and stuff like that, but to me, bro, there's it doesn't matter what era we're talking about. Like Jay-Z really just he's that one to me for real. Like he's just untouchable.
Yeah, I
And
can't
because
agree.
it's no disrespect to anybody in any era at
No,
all. Like,
no.
you know what I mean? I would never be like, what? Like that's trash. I'm like, no. I understand what you're saying, but
Yeah.
Jay-Z, bro, his storytelling ability,
That man's a genius.
genius.
But so is Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. Wayne's incredible, man. For real. It never gets old listening to Wayne either. Wayne is one of those people, just like Jay too. Like no matter how many times you listen to their music, you can always catch a new bar.
Bro, always.
Or
Always.
like catch a new like understanding of it. You're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this man was talking
Every
about
time. Every time. It's crazy.
it's out of control, man. But yeah, definitely Jay-Z for me, Wayne for you. Who do you think uh who would be your top five though of all time?
Top five? That's a
Yes.
hard question.
Yeah, pretty difficult.
Um, okay, so obviously Wayne, Jay-Z, bro, top five. Cause the only reason I top five is hard is because you like four and five are for me are just so interchangeable,
Okay.
you know?
But
So I'm gonna
who
go,
are
I'm
they?
gonna go, huh?
But who are they?
Um, okay, let me go Wayne, Jay-Z. I got Jay-Z second.
Okay.
And then bro, I'm gonna have to throw in uh J. Cole.
Okay.
And then
Whole world.
bro, man, bro, I'm gonna probably have to go with Kanye
Yay.
and
Okay.
then Biggie.
Okay. Wow. It's a lot of like more current people. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
I looked you didn't expect that. Pretty good list though.
But yeah, who do you got?
Oh. Jay-Z, Wayne. Um Shit, bro. I'd probably say Rakim.
Rakim. Yeah, I
Um
can't. Yeah, I can't blame you at all.
my four would probably be Biggie. And then my five would probably be Sheesh. Bro, low key, for me, I would put uh Beanie Siegel in there. Would be my pick.
Benny Siegel
Yes, bro.
would be number five.
For me, yes.
That's reasonable. I was even thinking about
I
like,
almost went with Jada Kiss, but
mm, bro, I almost wanted to go with the game.
Ah,
It's the game
man, that's
goes.
a really, bro. Okay, first of all, okay, we're gonna pause this for a second because he is not a top five rapper. You need to
You
chill
don't
out.
think so, bro?
You need to fucking calm down.
Bro,
Heaven,
the game.
you are crazy, bro. You are absolutely. I can't even like let you speak right now. He is
It's
not
like,
a top five rapper of all time. You are
bro,
crazy, Sam. Bro,
nah,
okay. Is the game slept on? Yes. I
yes.
will give you that.
He's
Top five? You are ridiculous. You
nah. I
are
don't think, bro.
absolutely,
I don't
bro,
think it's that far fetched.
bro,
Who?
bro. You're
Bro,
gonna put him in the top five before you're gonna put Kendrick in the top five? Stop it.
yeah,
No,
okay,
you're not.
and then
Stop
also
it. You're gonna,
50 Cent.
bro,
If we're
no.
gonna, uh,
I'm not putting 50 Cent in my top five before the game. I'll
no,
give
no, no,
you
I'm not. I'm just saying like they're like kind of
you
in
know,
the same.
in the same boat.
Yeah,
Man, bruh, they're not even top 10 rappers to me. You're fucking tripping, bro.
not
No,
even top 10,
no.
bro.
Bro, I
The
will literally, I
top
swear to God, bro, I will curate a top 10 rapper list for you. And they
Please,
will not even, I won't even have to debate if I should put these niggas in my top 10.
bro. The game's not top 10
Of
though.
all time,
Yeah,
no.
dang. All right,
No,
give
no,
me
I
two
stand 10 toes down on that,
put
bro.
over. Give me two people you're putting over.
Give you two people that I'm
Yeah,
gonna put over the game. Okay, Talib Kweli and Busta Rhymes. There you go.
Busta Rhymes
Yes, bro.
over the game,
Yes. Don't play with me. Easy.
bro. I could take
What bro? What did the game do? What did the game do
I
in
don't know. I
rap
just fuck with the
that did
documentary.
anything?
Fuck with, bro.
He did what did he change in rap? Nothing.
I guess not a lot, but I don't know, bro. I just fuck with the game. I
I
guess that's
do too.
top
I
10.
fuck with Mans too, bro, but I'm telling you, he's not a top 10 rapper of all time.
All right.
I will ask many people. Bro, you go
But
ask people too.
y'all need to let
Why?
us know in the comments if
Yeah,
you game
everybody.
is top
Bro,
10.
if you know music, please, because this man is crazy. I know I'm right. You're tripping. You are really tripping, bro. You're lucky we're out of time because I swear to God, bro. Yeah, we're gonna visit this more.
Hell yeah, bro.
Sidebar.
We could do a whole
Yeah,
episode.
but no, bro. I'm gonna make this list and I'm gonna call you. Watch,
All right, man.
watch. I'm the. You're tripping, dog. But yo,
You better have
it,
a game at number 10, bro.
no, bro. He might be lucky. I might end up going to 15 just to see if he makes it. Just to see if he makes it.
Fuck it then.
That's hilarious. But yo, uh, it was great talking to you today, bro.
Yep.
Yo, like we said in the comments,
Mhm.
my black women, black men too, fill up the comments with what we were talking about earlier with interracial couples. You know, and
Mhm.
also fill up the comments because this man is tripping. The game is not a top 10 rapper.
Bro.
Uh, please hit the response. But yo, have a great day, y'all. We'll see you next time. Old heads
Appreciate it.
and elders. Peace.